Women in technology is still in focus as the commemoration of Women's History Month continues at an event organized by the UK Nigeria Tech Hub Summit, where it seeks to aid the funding issues of female-led startups. Perpetua Fasomi Peter was there and filed this report.
More women have established a presence in the tech ecosystem, and this is being highlighted at the UK Nigeria Hub event themed Her Venture Journey Addressing Equity Gaps. Specifically, the conversations hovered around fundraising and funding for female startups.
It's really good that you're here today, and it's important to have kind of these hard but very necessary conversations about what can be done to bridge the obvious funding gaps. I'm sure much will be said about that. I'm not sure we'll have all of those solutions. And let's be honest, they're very hard to find, but it's important to try, and it's important to see what can be done and practically.
With two panel sessions, one by founders and another by investors, attendees were left with no doubt about the challenges female founders face and sought how they can overcome these challenges.
We're also hoping that government and organizations are also going to be very deliberate, very intentional, whether you're going to put it as treaties, as pronouncements in the Constitution, okay, that women should have a certain level of affirmation. If you have a large number of women, Rwanda in mind, 61.5% of women in parliament, is a no-brainer that their female entrepreneurs are going to do extremely well.
But as an African female founder, there's always the expectations of what an African woman can be, whether it's within her household or whether it's broadly from society. And so there's the first hurdle of overcoming that, to say that you want to fulfill your dreams, you want to take risks by being a founder. But I also know that many African women have also faced issues of trying to raise money, and African investors are asking them, so aren't you going to have children? When are you going to have children? You just got married. I feel like you're going to be pregnant in 9 months, so maybe I shouldn't invest in you until after you've had your children. But if you don't invest in them, how are they supposed to fund their life to be able to build the company?
As a further commitment to empowering female founders in Nigeria, the organizers announced a $3 million Google Cloud credit to female technology founders in the country.
We want to pay focus to the women folk. We understand that in moving Africa's digital economy forward, a good focus on the group that is not at par currently will give us the highest mileage that we can ever record. Going at the pace that we currently are, it might take us over 200 years to achieve that parity. So we're stimulating conversations where, we can gather early stage founders and investors in the same room to sort of have conversations around what investors are looking out for and to hear from the founders' perspective what their experiences have been.
This year, we're happy to be talking about or speaking about two programs we're running, one being a purely women-focused accelerator, which has identified 16 women across the African continent to empower them with mentorship, training, and the best of go-go. And for the fund, we're also supporting more startups, but this time with even more money, up to $150,000 in non-dilutive funding.
Lack of access to funding is the most prominent challenge female entrepreneurs face across sub-Saharan Africa. This is exacerbated when combined with other issues such as challenges in building networks, finding mentors, and difficulties with being taken seriously. But with the right mentorship and support, these barriers will be shattered one after the other. Perpetua Fasomi Peter reporting for News Central Television.